Hey, welcome to Listening Everyday Listen. It's your host, LA. It's still the second month of this new year. I am still excited because no matter what you go through or what you face, you have been preparing for this moment in this season. Yes, you have, based on your past experiences, what God has brought you through and what you have survived. Yes, you have been preparing. Yes. Listen, before we get in this podcast about your season, your growth, your journey, okay, I want to put the disclaimer. I do not own the rights to the background music or the background beats, but all rights reserves to Clutonic, or all rights are reserved to Clutonic Beats. Let's get right into it. Listen, you guys, I woke up encouraged today. I started reading in Deuteronomy 11. Okay, I'm gonna read a little out the Amplified version. It's about rewards of the obedience, okay, or rewards of obedience. Oh my gosh. Listen, it says, therefore you shall love the Lord your God and always keep his charge, his statutes, his precepts, and his commandments. It is your obligation to him. Know this, day that I am not speaking to your children who have not known by personal experience and who have not seen firsthand the instruction and discipline of the Lord your God, his greatness, his mighty hand and outstretched arm, and signs and his works which he did in the midst of Egypt to Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, and to all his land, and what he did to the army of Egypt, to its horses and chariots, and he made the water of the Red Sea engulf them as they pursued you, and how the Lord completely destroyed them, and what he did to you in the wilderness until you came to his place. Now I'm going to skip down to verse 8. Okay, it says, therefore you shall keep all the commandments which I am commanding you today, so that you may be strong and go in and take possession of the land which you are crossing over the Jordan to possess, so that you may live long on the land which the Lord swore solemnly promised to your fathers to give them and to their descendants, a land of great abundance. That's right. This phrase is referred to the abundant fertility of the land of Canaan. Milk, typically that of goats and sheep, was associated with abundance. Honey referred mainly to certs made from dates or grapes and was the Ethiopia of sweetness. Bees, honey was very rare and was considered the choicest of foods. Listen, we're talking about the good fruits, okay? We're talking about the good land. I'm talking about abundance, okay? Flowing with milk and honey, okay? Land of the land, okay? I'm talking about real possessions. And so you can take time to read the whole chapter, but it was encouraging to me because as you even read more and more, and how God gives you just the choice to obey him, okay, and not to obey him, and what happens. But the good news is that as you follow him, his grace and mercy is with you, and that, listen, he is going to provide for you and take care of you. And that's what I want to encourage you today and remind you, everything is still going to be okay. You're going to be okay. Follow him. Let him lead, and I know without a doubt you're going to be okay. And everything concerning your life and everything concerning you is going to be okay. And you got to remind yourself of that. Deuteronomy 11 reminded me today. It reminded me and encouraged me today. And you know what? I'm standing on his word. And I hope you are too. I hope you're encouraged to stand on his word. Listen, I also was reminded that, you know what? As you continue to lean on him and trust him, let me tell you, I know He's working it out for you. He's working everything out for you because, again, he says in Proverbs, for I know the plans I have for you, okay? And not even just in Proverbs, but honestly, as you trust him and lean not on your own understanding, everywhere in the Bible, it reminds and tell you that he is with you, he's for you, and that he wants the best for you. And that's what it's all about, trusting in him, okay? Trust him, his ways all the way through. I'm telling you, you allow him to lead you and you just follow, everything is going to be okay. No need to stress. What are you stressing for? Because your Heavenly Father got you covered. No need to worry. What are you worried for? Because everything that pertains to you, God got you. Your Father has you. Your Heavenly Father has you. And I just want to encourage that. So follow him. Make sure you understand his grace and mercy and know you're going to be okay. And I'll say this last thing before I get off is that, taking time in meditation and just talking to him and just waiting to hear his voice. I tell you this, I know he spoke to me last night. This is how he covers everything with your life. I'm going to give you this example. Listen, last night it was late. I was coming home and I needed to eat, right? And I know there was a still small voice that told me, and you may laugh, but for real, he told me corn dogs, right? So I had my corn dogs, but I also had a burger that I could warm up. And so I decided to warm the burger up, okay? Now, I wasn't as confident in the still small voice because I really didn't know. I thought I was talking myself out of it, okay? I was talking myself out of listening to the still small voice. I was not really identifying, okay? And that was my mistake. And again, God extends his grace and mercy. But listen, so I decided to warm the burger up and eat the burger. Well, I have braces and I've eaten a burger before and nothing has happened, right? But this night, guess what happened? A bracket came out. Now, do I believe that God was trying to prevent that? Yes, indeed, he was. And I believe that if I would have followed what was placed in me, the corn dogs, I wouldn't have had that problem. Now, I made that mistake, okay? And I didn't follow through. And I probably would have, been full. But I went to bed a little hungry because guess what? I couldn't eat the rest of the burger. I had to trash it because now my wire is sticking out and the bracket is broken. I don't want to take another chance, okay? So I'm just saying, as small as that situation is, covering and guiding me on what to eat and what's going to satisfy my stomach, that's how God covers and wants the best for you in every area. As far as your health, your body, your temple, your soul, your spirit, your physical, everything pertaining to you, he wants you to know you're going to be okay. And he just wants to make sure you know that he wants nothing but the best for you and that he got you covered. Yes, we're going to face challenges. Yes, we're going to have obstacles. Yes, you're going to have a choice to either follow your stress or remind yourself that you're blessed and walk through that. So listen, God has your back. He's covering you. You're going to be okay. It's still going to be okay. You follow him, let him lead, and listen. Everything is going to be okay. I love you. And I just want to encourage you this week. My encouragement to you and reminder this week is that everything is going to be okay. God bless you.